Well, you've heard the phrase, once bitten, twice shy. Well, one man learning it the hard way.
That's right, but lucky for the good snake Samaritan, there was a hospital with anti-venom nearby. Fox 5's Meredith Gorman live in the newsroom with the details. Wow, Meredith.
It's absolutely crazy. It was supposed to be a scenic bike ride along the Palisades cliffs in New Jersey, but for Dan Geiger, it ended up with a serious snake bite and a trip to the ER. You see, Dan saw the snake in the road and says he feared it would be run over by a car, so he decided to try and save it, a decision that he would later come to regret.
I noticed a lot of squashed snakes. Because snakes go out to the pavement to sun themselves or to gather heat. And I guess they're a target for automobiles. I nudged it. It was very lethargic seeming. And I just sort of nudged it again. And I was just like too close. You know, my hand was just too close to its head, I guess. And it struck me with precision and speed.
It turns out the snake was a venomous copperhead similar to this one. And with the help of two good Samaritans, Dan was able to call 911 and was rushed to Hackensack University Medical Center, where thankfully for Dan, they have a special toxicology team trained to handle venomous snake bites. Here's a look at Dan's index finger after the run-in with the copperhead.
Once you get the anti-venom, I think people expect that it's like this miracle cure where all of a sudden, like, everything goes back to normal. It just stops things from getting worse. And so whatever tissue damage has already occurred prior to receiving it is there, even though initially it doesn't look bad, the damage has been done. So we expect some progression over a day or two.
Dan is back home and healing now, but Dr. Falkowitz tells me that as summer comes around, it's important to be aware of venomous snakes in the area as we all spend more time outdoors.
They most of the time avoid people. It's more of a risk for like little kids and pets that you want to try and keep out of there and try not to specifically reach for them.
Now, Dan ended up spending 2 nights in the hospital before he was released, and it could be another week or so for all the swelling and bruising to subside. Back to you in the studio, Steve.
That's quite the bite. Wow. All right. Thanks, Meredith.